Let's continue our journey. Now we can only do this for like an hour or two because I have to go do dishes at some point, but that's okay. Oh, and by the way, whatever you do not sell this. We're gonna need this later. Oh, the thrall axe. Funny thing is, there was a YouTuber I watched called Rusty, and he recently did a ranking of all the spears in the game. He put that at number 2. It's funny. It's a freaking rake. Oh, you're gonna need that for where you're at express line, by the way. Hold on. We'll get that in a minute. So the Thrall Axe is actually really, really good because of the moveset and the amount of damage it does. Especially if you put a breath down. I've already used it, so we're not going to use it this game. But it's really good. It's stupidly OP. If you get her hammer as well, it requires a bit of dex, but that also is pretty OP. Because not only does it do strike damage, which is one of the best in the game, right behind thrust, it does bleed buildup as well. That's good. Now, I want to say, you'll hear it. Drink the soup. I usually skip over this entire part of the area because there's gonna if you go back, there's to the like where the witch was, there's to your right there's a bridge, you go down there and it brings you to a shortcut where there's another bridge, you fall off it, and there's a bonfire. I know there's a lot. But we are gonna go back there and I'll show you what that is once I get done here. Yes, the best weapon in the game, guys. The whip. Don't take that seriously, that's dead. Go down here. Now, an important thing to note. There is quite a few missable things here. One is a covenant, which I despise, but we'll get into that. The other is technically things tied to that covenant. God, Rick, I don't care. So, forgot to mention with the Embered State, it opens you up to a thing called invasions where NPCs and other players can come and fight you in your world. NPCs will give you certain items, and then depending on your covenant, players, by defeating them, will also give you items. So, like, for example, we got a covenant for this Warrior of Sunlight covenant. And you can take these items you get by the players and bring them to, like, an offering altar. For whatever reason, you get the covenant for the Sunlight Warriors way before you're supposed to get to the altar for it, but barring that, should be... should be... Should have been a crystal lizard up here. But we are going to go back and go down the bridge. Damn it. Oh. Now, I actually do not recommend going down there just yet, because that giant we saw before is going to be raining down arrows on you, and as of right now, they will hurt you too. However, there is an option to go talk to him, and that will make him, his arrows not affect you. So we're going to do that. So one thing I'm trying my best not to do, because I usually do this, and one thing I would recommend trying not to do is rushing the game. And what I mean by that is basically what I'm doing right now. Because if you, like, ignore all the enemies, and you just run to where you think you're supposed to go, and you get cornered, you're going to die. Like, it's just gonna happen. Not so much in the early game, but definitely like later on, once you're in enclosed spaces, you're gonna have a lot of issues. But you can come up here, fight these guys. I hate these things so much. Oh, well, I messed that up. That's okay. Hold on. Okay. Well, I messed that up, so we gotta go back. But I mainly see people rush it when going back for their souls, and I feel like that's a guaranteed way to get yourself killed in the first place. It's something even I do a lot, and I've been playing the game for almost 10 years now. So now that guy over there, you do not want to attack. You're going to want to come down here. You want to talk to this guy.
Another Nana disappeared. The Granton carries a cage. He ever has his cage. And Nana's never coming back. So come into the cage and become Nana's shade. Another Nana disappeared. And so come in.
I think he's insane, but anyway. Okay. So you can talk to this guy, and he'll let you ride in his cage. But for now, you want to do that and take the ring. And this is going to bring you to the Mountain Maker's Covenant. Now, the reason you want to do this is because right above us is going to be a boss fight, and what's going to end up happening is during that boss fight, the floor is going to crumble under us, and then we're going to drop down in here, killing this guy.
Well, what's up? This pit is for hollows. Not for the likes of you, sane folk. Or perhaps you. Oh, yes, yes. Then we are just fine. It's important to know who you are. But we'll all be mad soon enough. Beware that you might...
So, that's the Mountain Maker's Covenant, which is purely a PvP thing.
This pit is you.
And you can pray at the altar, and you can offer vertebrae shackles. Now, a lot of these covenants do have items and spells tied to them. None of them, except for 2, I think are worth it. Even then, I don't know if they're worth it. One of them is the Dark Moon Knights, which give you, after getting 30 of the item you need, it gives you the Miracle Dark Moon Blade. One of the best buffs in the game, but the problem is, getting that item, unless you do PvP, is extremely hard. Like, you have to do hours of farming.
Well, then Hagen. Farewell, Ashen Maid.
And then there is the Great Sunlight Spear. Now, with the guy we've taken in before, you can come down here, and you can talk to him, and he'll give you an option to do a thing called Draw Out True Strength. Now, what this does is gives you 5 free levels over time, but you get a thing in your inventory called the Dark Sigil, which over time, as you die more and more, it'll make you go hollow. It doesn't do anything other than aesthetics. So... Now, funny thing is, these scale with strength, and there's lightning urns later that scale with strength and faith. And I saw someone say you should use them on a strength and faith build, and I was like, I don't know. But we are actually gonna save up our souls because we're gonna need a key in a minute to get our miracle lady. And then we're gonna go back and die one area we're not supposed to be in yet. Um, I think I actually forgot. Little shit. Made me fall off. Oh, okay, so clutch rings. Hold on, let me kill this guy and I'll explain it. So there are several rings in the game that will buff your damage you do for spells and damage types. For casters, there are rings that will boost like just spells in general, or miracles in general, or pyromancies in general. You get the idea. But there's also the clutch rings, which will increase a certain damage type outright. That is an element, but at the cost of damage absorption. Now, the thing with that is, unlike how it is in Elden Ring, I've used them for the entire game before, and I've got off just fine. Granted, I've played the game a lot. So, just be careful with what you use, and understand the fact that you are taking more damage, and you'll be fine. There is that weapon up there. I'm not gonna grab it, but if you're wondering what it is, it's the pike. You can grab. We'll come back and grab that.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am but I get to the...
No, we are not gonna learn pyromancy, but I don't really feel like leaving them there to die either, so. Oh, it's the partisan. Oh! That actually feels kind of quick. Now, we do have to go back here at some point, but right now we're going to come down here, and this will bring us to a shortcut to where we just were. Now, all right, I remember. All right, hold on. Okay. So actually, we are gonna go back and do that because I thought there was an item here we needed, but it's actually not. It's in that one area I told you not to go just yet, so we're gonna do that now. So this is Morn.
Another one of those
Bit of
all
a
you
douche,
faceless undead. If you think you you think
But his quest line is actually tied to the miracle lady we're gonna get.
if like the others you're fool enough to play the champion. Think
Yeah. Now, many will tell you you need a white branch or a bewitching branch to make peace with the giant up there, but that's not true. You just have to go up and talk to him. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Oh,
pardon me, I was absorbed in thought.
Thought.
I am Siegbert
Siegward,
of Katarina.
Katarina.
To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle. Have you ever walked near a white birch only to be struck by a great arrow? Well, if I'm not mistaken, whoever it is, I'm sure I can talk some sense, but I have to find a way.
So what you do is you take this down, and this will take you to the Road of Sacrifices, which is how you get to the Crystal Sage and the Abyss Watchers. There's also this guy, who, if you kill him, you get a good straight sword. But again, we're not going to use it. So we are going to fight this guy, though. ethereal straight sword. So, the whole entire puzzle of this tower, right, is you have to let this go down, but you don't want to go on it, because there's going to be another part of the elevator that's going to come down and it will take you up.
Who are you? I help anytime.
W. Alright. Now we're going to go back down, and instead of going back all the way down, we're going to hop off at this little platform here. We're going to talk to Sigurd.
Ah, don't disappear like that. You have me
You have me
downright worried.
worried.
But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days,
So, if we go down here, there's going to be a demon.
No! You should have
You
waited!
bring him up here, and he's going to come down, and he's going to
Well,
help you.
it's too
Too
late
late now. I, Sigurd of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side. Now be careful, I actually have had him die here. Granted, I was playing kind of carelessly, but it is possible.
That was... But you... We... See all that? Long may...
So, you can't exactly get out of here. You need a homeward phone. That's why it's right there. But you can find quite a few goodies here. Over here is a club. So the pale tongues are what you use to relocate your attributes. You can't do that just yet though. You gotta find a lady, which we'll get to that later. Quite honestly, it's a very situational thing. where you can literally get a ring that's like 10 times better right down here. Now, I do believe this is important to note. Later on in the game, you are going to find duplicates of certain rings. However, difference being, difference being in front of the name is going to be like a. So, like how this says Chloranthy ring, it's going to be like Chloranthy ring +1 or +2, +3. It is just the enhanced effect of whatever ring. In the DLC, there are like +3s, but usually it's like in New Game that you find them. Or a New Game Plus. Still, one of the best rings in the game, though. Like, you just can't go wrong with it. Okay, so now I'm not gonna fight the Cursewater Greatwood just yet, mainly because I want to see just how busted I can be. So over here, you're gonna get a thing called a human bone shard, or an undead bone shard, my bad. And you can go back to Firelink, and you could burn that at the bonfire, and you get increased Estus Flask usage. Great one. You can get that. Oh, that is awesome. I have never used that before. Huh. Alright, now throughout the game you're going to get a thing called Ashes, as we just did, and you can bring that to the Handmaiden, and she will, give you items. Okay, and now we can go to the shrine. And we're gonna get a key.
Ash. Well, then taken. Farewell, Ashen me.
Alright, we're gonna go to back to the dancer fight so we can go grab a few things. Now down here, and I'll do this off camera. You can farm this guy for large Titanite, and then in the area we're about to go to, we're about to find a whole bunch of Titanite chunks. Meaning you could probably get your weapon to +9 before you even hit the deacons. At least. And we are going to utilize those undead hunter charms I got before. Now, I don't mind doing that because there is a bonfire right up ahead. Alright. So, as soon as you cross that bridge up there, the dragons are gonna wake up. So... So for right now, we're not gonna worry about any of the items here, because to be honest, I can't use any of them just yet. Besides, few up here. There's a tone. That is not true. Hold on, we gotta find this one. Oh, well. Well, not really. I don't remember where this is. Alright, okay. Well, I have to go there anyway, so. So now, you can come up here. Hold on, we gotta kill these guys first. Be careful, because there is quite a few of them. So that will kill the dragon, but that will spawn a plus of man. You don't have to kill him, but the dragon's still dead. Now, I don't like fighting that one because it's a different style than the other mimics. It's like a dog. Yeah. Hey, well, you just said screw you. Oh, the good news is we did unlock a shortcut. What we're gonna try and do is, alright. We're gonna get the hell out of there as soon as possible. Does that status effect that's on your screen right now will instantly go. I do not think I can do that. Fine. Alright. So now we can go back and do a few things.
Well, then taken. Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright. Oh wait, hold on. Grab these back up.
What?
Alright, so before we go get the lady who sells us miracles, what we're gonna go do is get another tome. And a ring that increases miracle damage, which will be nice. Now down there you can get a weapon called the Butcher's Knife. It's actually really good. It's not something I'm going to grab at the moment. We'll go down here. Why are you pregnant? Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna go back, grab the and then we'll do the boss of this area after we get our spells, and then I'm gonna stop there. Okay, so that key we got earlier is going to unlock this area. And down here, we're going to find skeletons. Now, how skeletons work in this game is a little different from if you played a game like Elden Ring, where in Elden Ring you have to hit the skeletons once they're down. For these guys, you have to kill them twice. That's it. Now, the two spells I want to pick up are called Blessed Weapon, which is a buff, and a spell called Tears of Denial. Now, what Tears of Denial does is, instead of dying when your HP goes to 0, it gives you kind of like a second chance. And I cannot count the amount of times where I was about to kill a boss, and I died. So it's kind of like just a way to heal if you need to. Yo, chill. Oh, wait, I think I missed her. Hold on. Wait, no, I absolutely did miss her. Hold on. I missed the lady we were gonna go grab. Where did I? Where is she? Hold on. She should have been there. Hold on. Oh no, I'm an idiot. Don't listen to me, guys. Ooh, it's out. That I could use. There is a Souls-like game I want to get here in a minute called Mortal Shell 2. I did not like the first game,
Whoever you are,
but I heard the
touch me.
second game's really, really good, so.
The dark little creature.
So this is a blind woman who will take her tones and she'll teach you
And I
miracles.
pray. Oh, I am Irina of Karim. I shall take my vows.
Yeah. And that's about it.
You've gone and rescued her, have you? How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are... Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I am Egon. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the good... And... What?
I want to say he does backstab you at some point, but I'm not entirely sure. So, just an important thing to note, certain NPCs are going to appear around Firelink Shrine. At some point, we'll get a guy who will teach us spells. I can't get him because you have to have an intelligence level of 10, and I'm just not going to do that. Cornex will teach pyromancies. Girl who teaches you miracles is down here.
Oh, champion of Ash. Welcome back. I was not meant to be a firekeeper. The gods are ever merciful. I am yours now.
So she teaches you quite a few things. You only need...
Oh, you've brought me a braille divine. Now I can tell tales. What?
15 faith
Oh, you've brought me a tale. What?
for the, blessed weapon.
Have a play.
I want to say I can only use the one, if that's alright. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna go to the depleted bridge. And we're gonna fight the first rotted Lakewood, one of my least favorite bosses in the game. That's not what I wanted to do the whole time. Now, the thing about blessed weapons is that they, as well as giving them a faith parameter, they give you a little bit of HP bonus, or not bonus, but HP regen as well.